Hi, and welcome to my third vlog. My name is Julie Campbell, and today I am discussing The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. Something I wanted to touch on was how race plays into this book, specifically by the end. Obviously, gender plays a huge part in how Pecola and many of the other characters are treated. If they were male, there probably wouldn't have been a story. However, I feel as though if Pecola and the McTeer children were white, there also might not have been a story. By the end of the story, we learn that Pecola was truly a scapegoat of the community. On page 205, Claudia explains, all of us, all who knew her, felt so wholesome after we cleaned ourselves on her. We were so beautiful when we stood astride her ugliness. Her simplicity decorated us, her guilt sanctified us, her pain made us glow with health, her awkwardness made us think we had a sense of humor. And they took it out on Pecola. They often claimed she was ugly because of how dark she was, and how bushy her eyebrows were, and how black her hair was. Pecola often joined in on this self-hatred. Those people in town might have chosen another poor child if she weren't dark and ugly, according to what they would say. When they do find out what happened to Pecola, they feel no pity. They talk about how disgusting it is. They say Pecola should have forced her father off of her, and it was her own fault. It seems as though Pecola is even joining in on the hate. She has a lot of self-hatred, like I said, and she talks about how she's always wanting to be white with blue eyes, and that people would like her if she were to become white. On page 204, Claudia explains Pecola was a little black girl yearning for the blue eyes of a little white girl, and the horror at the heart of her yearning is exceeded only by the evil of fulfillment. When she does eventually convince herself she has the blue eyes, everyone ignores her. She believes they are ignoring her because of her beauty, and because they are jealous, when really they are ignoring her because of the tragedy that happened to her, and the people of town would rather just ignore her and her situation rather than help. Even Claudia and Frida decide, at the end, there is not much they can do. They feel as though they failed her. They tried planting seeds in a way of showing God they were sacrificing something they worked hard for in order to try and save Pecola's baby. When it did not work, they were convinced it was because they planted the seeds too deep. I feel that if Pecola actually did have the baby and it survived, another tragic thing would have happened. The people of that town would have yet again been so disgusted that they would not want anything to do with the baby. Would they have tried to kill it? Would they have tried to discriminate against it because of its race and non-beauty, just like they did to Pecola? In the end, obviously both race and gender play a huge part in this book. There wouldn't have been a story if those two things were reversed. It's scary to think situations like this still exist today, and I'm glad Toni Morrison was able to shed light on the problem in such a fantastic way through this book. I'm Julie Campbell, thank you for watching my vlog.